Welcome to Little Talks, your weekly dose of marketing news, trends, and insights from Littlefield Agency. Grab your coffee, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Welcome back to another edition of Little Talks with Littlefield Agency. I'm Sam Littlefield. With me is
Roop.
Roop, the cool guy, the good vibe guy, who absolutely crushed it on RSW. Thank you again for having us. For those listening, if you were on the RSW conference, it's a paid conference that we were invited to speak at.
Hell of a good time.
It was a hell of a good time. It was a great Friday morning. We had just one quick AV hiccup, but we got through it.
That's the nature of doing things live.
And that's the nature of doing things live, right? So anyway, Mark and Lee and Brandon and team, we had a really, really nice time. Claude is back from skiing. You were missed last week.
Yep.
But you had a heck of a time.
Yeah, I did.
Great snow.
Good snow.
Blue skies.
Blue skies for the 2 days I was skiing, so couldn't get much better than that.
You know what? I've never been skiing.
What?
Snow or water, I've never skied.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
You seem like a mountain guy to me.
I think that time has passed for me.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
I
Hard on the knees.
Hard on the whole
Yeah, I can't do
body.
it.
Hard on the knees, hard on the whole body. Speaking of you getting experienced.
Oh. This is my experience.
Great segue.
This is my experience month, and
Roop is celebrating his 14 years. 14, dude.
That's
the
a
big
lot.
1-5 next year. That's
a lot.
insane. You're an eighth grader in Littlefield years. He celebrates that big milestone. Not a big milestone, but it's a big number.
yeah, it's
It's a milestone.
my Littlefield
but
birthday.
It's your Littlefield birthday.
Yeah.
Later this week, which is awesome. And you get to celebrate that the day before. Mike from Grasshoppers come down to Tulsa. Got a big Mike Day on Wednesday. It should be
this
great.
week,
Always
yeah.
love having Mike here. And then we got no one from the agency, but our friends at Ditch Witch. It's their every 3 years Con Expo. Huge
Big
international
show.
trade show.
Big show.
In Las Vegas. So Deshaun and Kristen and team, we know it's a lot. They're there for at least 4 days, I think. And that's a lot in Vegas days.
It is.
4 days in Vegas is like 2 weeks elsewhere.
We went last year for a day, basically.
Yeah, and at the end of 24 hours, I was ready.
It felt like 2 weeks.
Did you stay or did you come home?
I stayed for like an entire day and then flew back.
You flew back
Yeah.
Sunday, didn't you?
No, I flew back Saturday night.
That's
so
right.
I was
that's
like
right,
technically there 2 days,
Yeah,
but
that's-
it felt like
yeah.
43.
my wallet
I've
felt
never
like a
been
lot
before,
longer.
so it was a long time. It's
That's
fun.
okay. We so to the district team have a wonderful week, and we have in many years past. Last time 3 years ago I was there, and it's a heck of a time and great seeing some customers and dealers and all that fun stuff in wonderful Las Vegas. Roop, are you doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, I think.
Good.
As far
Good,
as I
good,
know.
good. That's great. 80 degrees here today.
Yeah, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. I'm basically doing t-shirt and jacket so I can kind of move between the two.
Roop was telling me the other day he's really confused. He's like, it's like 45 degrees in the morning, but it's 80 at night. I'm like, brother, that's Colorado. That's what Tara's used to. You have a jacket in the morning, and then by the afternoon you're walking in a t-shirt, and it's all good.
I grew up in an era where we had seasons. There was a spring and a fall.
We're in spring.
Yeah. Well,
It's time.
It's time.
I like winter.
It is time. Well, we have a great topic for you today. And this is interesting. By the way, this is not going to current clients. We have current clients that will listen to this. You know who you are. We know who's listening.
We're not talking about you.
We're not talking about you today.
talking about you.
But we love you.
Right.
Always.
Yeah.
I got an amazing text from an amazing man yesterday talking about how he just loves doing business with us. And to that amazing man who I know is listening, we felt the love.
Oh, yes.
We hope you feel that Littlefield love. So this is the topic is, how do you view your agency? Are they order takers or are they strategic partners? And we're going to beat bop off each other today. A big thing, and we hit on this at the RSW conference. Hey, how do you come up with your topic ideations? Well, a lot of it is client conversation, but then I pick up on a lot of prospective client conversations. And the number one pain point that most people have if they are considering switching an agency is, my agency has become order takers, and they are not providing us the strategic guidance and value that we are looking for, that we originally signed up for.
Yeah.
The reason that we're in business, but this is our 46th year in business, is sure, there are things that we have to do for our clients. We get it. That's inevitable. But our clients lean into us because we are helping guide them strategically. It could be from a business standpoint. It could be from a marketing standpoint. It could be from God knows what standpoint. We consult with our clients in a lot of different ways. But we want to talk about this today just in the sense of, hey, for those prospective clients that are out there listening, and here's the thing, right? We're 90 days into the new year, almost 90 days. You're in your busy season. You're like, you know what? My agency's doing their thing. I don't want to fire. And by the way, we're not telling you, hey, go fire your agency.
Oh, absolutely.
That's not the mantra of this by any means. But you owe it to yourself and to your company of you've got a job on the line as a marketing director, as a VP of marketing, as a CMO, no matter what your title is, and you were hired as a wonderful investment to the company to help drive growth. And you can do that with your internal team, and you can do that with an agency partner. And we're going to walk you through today just how your agency partner, keeping them accountable in the sense of offering great strategic guidance. Roop, take it away.
Yeah, and you kind of hit it on at the top. I want to definitely point out, not everything requires massive strategic thought. Some stuff is grunt labor, and that's what we're here for too.
Banner ad resizes,
Banner
right?
ad resizes.
There's a million of them in this agency, and I don't think our clients are saying, well, hey, man, we really need to brief this. Now, it will tie to an overarching campaign strategy.
It's coming out of strategy, but that in itself is not something that requires a lot of strategy. That in the way the client may think. We may internally look at a process like that and say, how can we make this faster, smoother, better?
Yep.
But that's not strategic. That's just hammer and nail stuff.
Yep.
This topic, I've been in a few meetings and on a few calls, and we frequently will say, we don't want to be order takers. I
actually lead with that all the time, and I say, hey, by the way, if you are excited and considering working with us, we will take orders from time to time, but for the most part, we're actually helping guide you, and we're helping push you, because that's what a good agency does, is push their clients.
We like the thought and the strategy that goes into the work we do. So we don't want to just be, when you come to us with an issue or a problem or an opportunity, I actually call them opportunities, we don't want to just be like, okay, well, let's just fix that, right? We want to talk it through. We want to understand what the opportunity or situation is so that we have full kind of picture. Then we want to come through with a prescription, not just a quick diagnosis.
Yeah, that is exactly right. And Brock uses that all the time. And it's
I think I stole it from Brock.
I think you did, and that's okay. That's a great
skill. Trademark that. It's going to get stolen a lot.
Let me give you two examples. We had a client years ago, still a current client today, and they said, "Hey, we're looking for a new corporate video." I'm like, awesome. We've got Brandon. Brandon, shout out to you, you vocal man. We got him on staff, et cetera. Anyway, I started to have conversations with them, and I said, "Hey, can we call a quick timeout? Because we can absolutely do a corporate video for you, but you're also talking about significantly growing your company, and while we love a good polished corporate video, that's not going to drive any leads." Mm-hmm. And so they got the right people involved, and they are now a client 3+ years later. And what started as a corporate video conversation, and by the way, we eventually did that like a year later, but it turned into a lead generation conversation. How do we take you from X amount of revenue into X amount of revenue in the next 5 years? And we can help pave that way. We have a newer client that issued their kind of brief or RFP, said, hey, we want you guys to provide 10 blog posts a month. And this client, we've never seen a client crank on content like they do. They produce 80 pieces of content a month.
It's a lot.
It's incredible. It's a machine. And I said, hey, this is great. We can do this. You're already doing this so well. I don't know if the 10 blog posts, whatever thought leadership that we're going to produce as an agency, I don't think that's going to really add any extra value unless you're just like hell-bent on making that happen. Have you considered X, Y, and Z? And this lady who was awesome, and she was like, no, we have not. And that's exactly why we're talking to you. And that's exactly how we like you. And we would like for you to draft a proposal in that exact manner. And we presented said proposal with a whole outside-in perspective. She had questions. They were great questions. And then she was like, yep, this makes total sense. This is exactly what we need. This is exactly why we're talking to you. And we're ready to sign on the dotted line. And they are now a client. Those are two minor examples.
Yeah, and that scenario actually happens quite a bit where I may get pulled in with a new client or a prospect, and they have an issue or a problem, or they at least think they do, and we'll kind of look at it and say, you're actually in good shape here. There's no need for you to spend money with us on this. Here's some other things that we think we could help on that where the target's off a little bit, or the opportunity could be optimized, and that's where we come in and really shine. Not just taking that, here we want you to do. We could absolutely take their money and just knock out whatever they're asking for, but that's just not how we operate. And see, it feels salesy, but it's not. Like, we really don't. We're like, I don't want to do that. That's not going to help you.
And on our script here, you said we'll ask why before we say yes, and that is true.
I hear that one a lot too.
And again, it's not us saying that you're wrong. It's just, hey, have you thought about this in a different light? And for the most part, people and the right fit, great clients that we have are usually appreciative. Oh, yep, boy, have not thought about that. Let's have that discussion, which I think is a really good thing. And here's the thing too, we'll always do it respectfully, but we will push back.
Yeah.
Chelsea Clement loves to push back.
Yeah, she's a big pusher.
But
What?
She said what?
You know
like
what?
W-U-T.
He actually said normal things last week while you were gone. I don't
Really?
know.
I
I feel like maybe you're the inspiration to his quirky.
Sure.
She's a pusher. But Chelsea, 10 years later, here in May, she's been here for 10 years, is loved and respected by her clients because she's always challenging.
And she challenges. By the way, that's internal as well.
Internal.
Yeah.
No, that's a great point.
Yeah.
It is internal. It is external. But the key point here is when necessary. We're not pushing back just to push back. It's, hey, is this on brief? Is this on brand? Is this strategically sound for you moving forward as a brand? And if the client can say yes, 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 and yes, great. That's awesome. But we're going to have those questions.
And we believe so much in this concept, and it's such a part of the DNA and fabric of who we are. It's become our tagline, that reimagine concept that we hashtag everything with. It's written on the walls around here. Is trying to push forward that spirit of challenge and thought and strategic thinking up front.
Yep. And when I give agency tours, for those of you that are listening that have not been to our agency, we take advantage of every wall here at the agency. There's one blank wall that's driving me crazy. It's over by the kitchen. We're still trying to figure out. We're very intentional though, and it's been 2 years, and we still haven't figured out the intentionality of that wall.
I know it should be there.
God, what?
We've gone over it 1,000.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know what it is.
I know.
I'm going to get it.
We'll go into that another time. But we have one wall here.
I'm going to get it.
And it says our brand purpose, which is reimagination. We're not inventing, but we're reinventing and reimagining, and we are rebranding and whatever. And I always tell people, and I can say this publicly because all of our employees know this, 20% of our employees' years needs to be spent on some sort of reimagination. Even if you are a brand new employee who is 23 years old, are we expecting you to blow our minds strategically? No. But hey, show some effort in the sense of agency-wise and client-wise. Have you just challenged? Have you just thought a little bit differently? Because that's where we win at the end of the day, and that's where our clients win at the end of the day.
Yep.
You have a good one on here. It says, we think beyond campaigns. And I go back, we're going to give, Brock doesn't listen to this, but we're going to give him 2 shout-outs here. I'll never forget, Brock will have these nice explosive moments from time to time, but it's because he gives a damn. He just really passionately cares for the agency and for our clients. And he goes, we have to stop thinking in ads. And that just so resonated with me. And he was like, guys, stop thinking in banner ads. Stop thinking in website brand windows, homepage brand windows. And start thinking outside of the box and thinking in a larger campaign, because that is where great ideas will come about. And I think that's super important.
Yeah. He's one of the bigger, one of the, makes sense in his position, but he's like very much a driver of reimagining, rethinking, rechallenging, thinking outside the box, and trying to, like you said, go beyond the campaign or the ad, the tactical. He wants to get a little bit past that into the bigger thinking.
Totally,
because the tactical is sometimes hammer and nail stuff.
Yes, no, you're absolutely
most
right.
of the time is hammer and nail stuff. Yeah,
and here's the thing. Part of it, and I think about we've got 2 great projects. One is kicking off today with a new client. We're super excited. One kicked off last week. And we have signed up for a scope of work. We totally acknowledge that. And I won't go into to what the actual investment is, but we're already having conversations just from the kickoff meeting last week. We're focused on our scope of work, but then we're having these conversations of, hey, are you doing this, and that? And it's not a money grab. It is a, hey, how can we better help convert those that you're nurturing in your CRM that aligns to your paid and your ABM content strategy? Tie those 2 together and grow X sector. And those are the kind of conversations that we're having. Over the last week, how many conversations have we had internally about that client? A lot.
Yeah, plenty. I have pages and pages of notes
Yeah.
on that. Yeah, that I'm going through.
Absolutely. So again, right? Like it's this idea of we're with you. We're trying to help you. We're not trying to overstep our bounds, but it's that idea of challenging, pushing, and bringing those proactive ideas, which ultimately matter at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Here's your agency partner. Last point, grow with you. Talk to me about this.
Well, it just, the note on the script, which this was a weird script to write out because it was kind of like more just based off that one line of we don't want to be order takers, we want to be strategic partners. I tried to write some bullet points out that we could stretch into 15
Love
minutes.
it.
Right. So the grow with you is actually, it says our best relationships evolve into trusted partnerships where decisions are collaborative, informed, and long-term focused. And that collaborative and informed part is a big part of the challenging deal here.
Yes.
It is collaborative. We want to be challenged as well.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
When we bring an idea forth, I said forth.
You did.
When we bring an
Mr.
idea to the
Pusher.
table, yeah, that's a terrible phrase. It's like an old man. When we bring an idea to the table, we also expect to be challenged on it because we want to be, we want to have to explain our thought process.
Yeah.
And if we're missing something, we want to know about it and we want to go back and rethink and accommodate that. So it's not a one-way street. We expect to be challenged as well as challenge you.
Absolutely. And I mean, I look at our almost 25 years with Ditch Witch, where they were revenue wise when we started and where they are now. And we both have grown together. I look at Grasshopper and where they are. I look at Clopay and H.E. Williams. And I mean, again, we've grown with some great clients. And again, we are so committed. We were having a conversation earlier today on just, I mean, we're selective on who we work with, and we're very fortunate to be in that position. But it's with clients that align with, that are passionate about marketing. They give a damn about their brands and business, but also value us here as an agency partner, which is huge.
Yeah.
We're not a cost center. We're helping them drive business. And ultimately, at the end of the day, both parties win there.
Yeah, 100%.
So for our prospective clients listening to this, we hope this is helpful. Again, our tried and true loyal clients, we couldn't be more appreciative of them. I talked to someone last week. She was awesome up in Minneapolis. And she was like, hey, I want to make it really clear. Like, I'm really loyal to my agency. And I stopped right there. And I was like, I, as someone with long-term partnerships with great clients, am so appreciative of that.
Yeah.
And for you to be loyal to them is awesome. Want to make sure that they're doing X, Y, and Z and guiding you accordingly. That is music to my ears. So for those of you that are listening that are like, hey, everything Sam and Roop just hit on, bingo. That's my agency partner. That's what I love.
You got a good one.
You got a good one. And there's a lot of great agencies out there. And if you're teetering, if you're like, hey, you know what? On the flip side of this, my agency isn't doing this. Talk to us. Actually, you know what? Better yet, talk to them. Talk to your agency. Don't let that fester up. Have those conversations. Say, hey, we hired you guys to push us. Push us. We and by the way, we've been in those positions over the years.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. It's been a long time since we have. But we had those hard conversations, but it creates for a better outcome and a better relationship.
I think that was before my time, so at least 15 years ago.
I've been here for almost 10, my friend. It happened before the pandemic. So go out there, be loyal to your agency partner, challenge your agency partner, make sure it's vice versa. It's a mutual beneficial relationship. Claude, it is great having you back.
Thank you.
And Roop, happy 14, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, we'll catch you guys next week. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Adios.
And that's a wrap. We hope you found a spark of inspiration for your marketing strategy. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us at Littlefield Agency to keep the conversation going. Catch you next time.